up, dude?
What's going on?
Traffic is more fucked today than it's been all week.
Yes.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up to this light, make a right, and stay in the left lane.
Okay.
Get in the left lane, I should say. So, we will take this journey with us to a new episode of The Commute.
Or I will be your driver.
And I will be your passenger. Since we're going through this, I got a good story about me today.
Yeah.
Around 10 o'clock, I was sitting there and I started getting this headache, right? Headache coming on.
Mm-hmm.
Started getting real bad. Come lunchtime, I mean, it was near migraine. I'm like, let me get something to eat. You know, maybe that's the problem, I don't know.
See if that fixes it.
And I ate lunch, still wasn't that good. So I thought, you know what? I was like, it was the point where I was gonna go upstairs.
There's a car coming that way, you ass fuck.
She don't care.
No.
She rules the road. So I was like, you know what? I was gonna have to go upstairs and tell my supervisor, like, I can't work. Like, I gotta put my head down. I gotta rest something.
Yeah.
I'm in pain here. Go through this light, next light, make a left.
Gotcha.
And I was even thinking, like, if it stays this bad, yeah, just walk out in front. Yeah, fuck it, dude. Just at least you looked and saw us, because you knew you were gonna get hit. You dumb fuck. Yeah, wave. Hey. Jesus Christ. So, and I was like, if it's this bad, I'm like, we're not gonna be able to do the show. Like, I couldn't even barely talk.
Yeah.
So I get done lunch, I go upstairs. All of a sudden, I got to take a shit, and I'm like, "Whew, man, all right, let me go take care of this."
Mm-hmm.
And like, I didn't even want to sit on the toilet. Like, my head just fucking hurt so bad. So I sit in the toilet. Pod bay doors open up. Just go straight all the way through.
Can't.
Oh, what the fuck? All right, go left.
Yeah. We're just going around the block.
Yeah, we're just traveling. Same thing. Go right.
Well, that's
we can't.
Yeah.
What the fuck. Well, go straight. Can you go straight?
Well, straight's gonna put us back where we were.
Well, we can loop around again though.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, go down this way and go back.
Nah, you can't. You can't do that because the city splits.
All right.
So, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. It's only a red light. I'll just go around again.
All right. Circle time.
Yeah.
So pod bay doors open up and bricks come flying out my ass. I mean, like, imagine putting bricks in a fucking cannon and just boom, just firing, right?
Jesus.
I was like, what the fuck? Headache goes away.
That's all it was.
Boom, like gone. Like, it just bricks melted away. It was, I don't know what the problem was. Like, I didn't feel backed up. Like, it wasn't like that kind of feeling. I felt fine.
Got a pinched nerve somewhere along the route?
Man. Something was going on. But, yeah, man. But, well, what a feeling that was. That felt fantastic. So now I know, like, the next time I have a bad headache, I'm just going to be trying to push out shit. Like, no, I know how to fix this.
Do whatever you can do.
Let's try the circle again.
Yeah.
Circle time.
So go through and then.
And we'll go right.
At the next
one.
And then
we'll do what we just did. Yeah. They didn't show that on the map.
Mm-hmm. Big old blockade.
It was like my asshole. I bet if we just ran through that, we'd have been fine.
Cleared all up.
No problems. And they're sneaky because they look like the things that lower down, so you can drive through. Fancy schmancy DuPont.
Always clogging up the words.
Telling you. Alright, let's see where this brings us. So I got a story here. And it's kind of like a story we ran before. A little different. But something's going on. Tokyo. Oh wait, different story. We'll start with this one then. Tokyo. You buy your clothes, a lot of them, generic, small, medium, large, extra large. Japanese company called Fat Yo. They decided to take a less conventional approach, and they offer 4 sizes. They are Twitch, for like super small, skinny, fat, and jumbo. That's their sizes.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, right. And well, I started thinking if those were the sizes in America, I think that would make a lot of people really lose weight.
You think so?
Oh, you gotta go to the store.
Label?
What size do you need, sir? Fat. You know, like
super fat.
Yeah, even though it's obvious if you need it or not, you don't just. I think that would put. Or people talk about clothes. Oh, girl.
That's why they dress it up with like husky and all that, right? I mean,
but even then, you know what that is.
Yeah.
You know, but it sounds better. You don't mind saying that as much.
Right.
So, you know, what size you got, girl? Fat.
That's one line.
We should have made a left there. Fuck, god damn it. That other one wasn't? That's what we should have made. Alright, go left here.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's blockaded there.
Okay, so that was the one we were on.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we made a wrong fucking turn somewhere.
No, it's just shut down through there.
You know, see, this is 10. But they're trying to make fat cool, is what they're saying.
Okay.
My ass, they are. They said, also the term twitch, which is for their super skinny, in Japan is a derogatory term for women who are very beautiful, but very promiscuous. Pretty much like calling them a slut. So I don't know why you would want that, you know. Yeah. It's like they're trying to get them just the right size.
Right,
don't hit that moose.
You can make it.
That moose will fuck your day up. God. Alright, at least now we know what we're doing.
Can you make it there?
Twitch? No, she would be fat.
Husky?
I'm not gonna say she would be jumbo. Moving right along. Things are looking good.
Why are people not going straight now?
Well, they can. They just choose not to.
Alright,
it's a life choice.
Right?
Yeah. So that's that. Okay, so here's the other story I got. Everybody, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Twitch. I love it.
It's very usable. Oh my god.
Look at this. Roads all tore up.
The fucking DMZ. Oh god.
So, Filipino guy, he reportedly jumped from the 6th floor of a mall in Batangas City in the Philippines. Remember something like that happened in China or Japan? Because him and his girlfriend were arguing over how much she spent on clothes or something like that, or shoes.
Like a cell phone, I don't know, something weird.
And the witness said she overheard a conversation between him and a girl he was talking to. And she said she heard things like, is that really you? How can that girl be you? You have dark skin. You deceived me for 6 years. So what happened was, the man had met up with a girl that he dated from a social media site for 6 years. And the girl's real face was far from what he had expected. So, because she was not as attractive as, you know, he thought, and he spent 6 years of his life on this girl, he just fucking jumped.
Wow.
Fucking jumped off the 6th floor and dead.
That's it, huh?
Right away.
Man.
But like they gotta. So we're gonna want to go left up here.
Yeah, I kind of see where I want to be.
But I'm thinking they gotta, if they're gonna make buildings that tall, like public facilities, they gotta just wall them off. You know, glass up the hallways.
Yeah, where's the, you know, the fucking, what you call it? The safety commission or whatever.
Yeah. Or put netting underneath the friggin' things or something, because...
Don't you fucking go around me, you fucking cunt.
If,
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, you are.
Mom.
Yeah, she's a mother, all right.
motherfucker.
I mean, in both these cases, they were fortunate enough not to land on anybody.
Yeah, but still.
But if they're going to kill themselves, they're going to kill themselves. You can't stop them from that. But I mean, they could have killed people. This guy just hit the friggin' floor. But the last one, the guy at Christmas time, he went through the cosmetic case in like the Macy's or whatever, just smashed right through the fucking glass. Yeah, this is a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, we're already down.
Yeah, and now that we know what we're doing, tomorrow won't be so bad.
Did you make it, you fucking whore?
Look at that, you twitch. That doesn't get old. For me.
What an ass. Why do that?
The girl he was conversing with stated, he said that I look nothing like the pictures I post online. I also did not know that my looks are that important to him. I thought that he would accept me even without my Instagram filters. This girl must have been a dog, man.
How many filters does it take?
Yeah, he was declared dead.
Man.
On arrival.
He just couldn't handle it, just jumped.
Yeah, man. Like, you gotta move on. I mean, how many people are in relationships for 6 years and they don't last? And yeah, it sucks, but...
Well, how are you in a relationship for 6 years and you didn't meet the person for 6 years?
I mean, at least Skype. Like, you don't Skype, I mean, in this day and age?
Isn't Skype free? I mean...
Oh, man.
I don't know.
So, let's do this day in history. June 5th, 1968. Bobby Kennedy is assassinated.
Yep.
How did he go out?
Gun.
Shot him.
Yeah, he finished a thing at I don't know if it was a fundraiser or what the deal was, but just finished like talking on stage and went out back. Oh, that's great.
What's that?
Spitting and everything else coming out of this woman's face. She couldn't be more repulsive to me right now. But yeah, coming out of like the fundraiser or whatever, he went out the back and the guy like ambushed him.
Trying to do something good for people.
Yeah.
June 5th, 1967, the Six-Day War begins. Israel responds to the military buildup on its borders by attacking Egypt and Syria. In the 6 days, Israel occupied the Gaza Strip, Sinai Peninsula.
Turn in here, right? That's right.
I don't know.
Let's see, I think both of these are turn lanes.
I think you want to go straight, because we usually go straight across, right? Oh!
Don't tell me, you fucking twats. I think this way? Yeah. Let's go with the fucking flow here. I love these people.
Holy mackerel.
Affordable heating and air conditioning. Doesn't say anything about driving. 328-9220.
We should call. Your guy drives like a dick.
There's that woman again. Look at her.
She's in a rush. So let's see, there was the Sinai Peninsula. Was that Golar Heights?
Yeah, Golan Heights.
Golan Heights. And the West Bank and the Arab sector of East Jerusalem. UN Security Council called for withdrawal from all occupied regions. Israel declined permanently annexing East Jerusalem. So it's the same shit they were always... Isn't it like the 600-year war? Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, this is the modern problems. This is like the stuff that people remember is this whole back and forth. And
I don't even know why they're fighting, I think, at this point. You know, it seems like they just fight to fight. And you're born into, make sure you hate these people.
It's a religious struggle now. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it was.
June 5th, 2012, Ray Bradbury dies at the age of 91.
Yep.
Well, I didn't know it was that recent.
Yeah, no.
It feels like he's been dead for 10 years.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. And June 5th, 1870, Constantinople fire. 3,000 homes, 900 people dead.
Yeah.
What happened there?
The report was that it was a little girl was like carrying like a coal back to like her parents' house. She tripped and the coal went out the window on the roof next door. And like,
that was it?
Yeah, like half the city burned.
Holy shit.
Yep.
That's like worse than the whole Chicago fire thing, you know?
Yeah.
Holy wow. Constantinople's pretty dry. You know?
It's right on the med.
Coal sets the whole building on fire. I'm going to put my turn signal right when I'm on the shoulder. I can't go any more right, and I'm going to get over in front of you left.
I'm going to have shit flying off.
So let's see, I got a pretty cool story here.
Yeah?
I wanted to wait till we were on the road.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. We're doing stories and we're out of the city.
Look at this.
What
we made it out of the city today. It's a weekly commute record. This day in history, we made it out of the city on time.
Fucking city.
3-year-old boy in Golan Heights region near the border of Syria and Israel.
The Golan Heights, we were just talking about it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Look at that. Made it in the news twice in one day. The boy was of Druze ethnic group. In his culture, the existence of reincarnation is accepted as a fact. You're reincarnated. He was born with a long red birthmark on his head. And the Druze believe, as a few other cultures do, that birthmarks are related to past life deaths.
Right.
And
yeah, I know this one.
Did you hear this story?
Yeah, I did. Go ahead.
This is freaking great. Yeah. So the boy was old enough to talk at 3, really, like, I guess, converse with people.
Yeah.
He and his family, he told his family he'd been killed by a blow to the head with an axe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just morbid for a 3-year-old to say. Right. Even understand the whole concept of being reincarnated.
Uh-huh.
So it's customary for the elders to take a child at the age of 3 to the home of his previous life if he remembers it. Mm-hmm. So the boy, he said what village he was from. Mm-hmm. Like, he knew for a fact, so they took him to this village. When they arrived in the village, the boy remembered the name that he had in his past life. Yeah. So he says, I'm this guy from this area. Mm-hmm. So a village local said the man the boy claimed to be reincarnation of had gone missing 4 years ago. And this boy's 3, so 4 years ago. The friends and family of this guy that went missing said they thought he had strayed into hostile territory nearby, and it happens sometimes, and you just don't do well. So the boy then remembered the full name of his killer, the guy that supposedly killed him. Mm-hmm. And when they confronted the man, they
were walking around and they came across him like in the street.
Oh, is that what happened? They just stumbled upon him?
He's like, they were talking about it, and he's like, that's the guy right there.
Jesus. So they confront the guy, and his face turns white, but he didn't admit to the murder.
Right.
He was like, I didn't do it. So the boy then said he could take the elders to where the body was buried. So they go to the very spot, and they find a man's skeleton with a wound to the head that corresponded directly with the boy's birthmark. Mm-hmm. They also found the axe. Yeah,
it was like under like a pile of rocks or something.
Yeah, that this guy was killed with.
Yep.
Then, faced with the evidence, the murderer admitted right up to the crime. Mm-hmm. And the guy that is Dr. Lash. He's writing a book. No, I'm sorry. He's a doctor in the area. A guy, a German therapist, Trutz Hardo, is writing a book called Children Who Have Lived Before. Yeah. And but this doctor was with them the whole time, mm-hmm. and he witnessed the whole thing from, he went on the travels with them and the journeys, mm-hmm. And so I don't know, man. That's like, that's crazy shit.
That's a freaky one. There was one I saw. It was on like a British documentary or something. And this kid was, told his parents like who he was, where he was from, the layout of the house he lived in, all this stuff, and they went to like, it was some weird like island or something that only has like 30 or 35 people or something that live on the island, and they went there. The kid found the house, he's like, this is where all my stuff is, and we had a dog and stuff, but none of all the people that owned the house, like there was no like kid that went missing or died or anything, so they don't know like how he had like these memories of this place and all this stuff, but
That's insane, dude.
like he knew exactly where, you know, things were, and where his room was.
Things like that get you questioning
the nature of reality. Yeah. Sure.
Afterlife, reality. Is it something else going on? Is it something that happened and a memory got implanted? Or, you know.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows how that, you know.
Wow.
How that works, or how it's interconnected, you know, or even if it is, you know, it's...
I didn't quite... Well, I had a memory of a house. One time I was up, it was a buddy of mine, I rode my bike. I was staying with my grandparents, and I went to go visit Frank.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd ride my bike back and forth to Frank's house. So I was on my way back, and I was driving by the house I grew up on. So I was like, man, I really want to see like what these people did to the house. You know, I wanted to go inside. I had to go to the bathroom. So I went and I knocked on their door, and this lady answers the door, and I was 13 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, hey, I used to live in this house. I said, and I'm riding around. I said, I got to go to the bathroom really bad. I said, is it okay if I use your bathroom? She's like, yeah, come on in. So this lady let me in the house. She didn't know who I was. But I was like, oh, cool. You know, I was just saying I wanted to use the bathroom, but I really wanted to see like what they did to my bedroom.
Yeah,
you know, stuff like that. She's like, it's right upstairs. I was like, well, I know where the bathroom is. I grew up here. So I went upstairs, I used the bathroom, and I looked around, and I like peeked in my room real fast, and I ran back downstairs. So I had the memory of the house, but it was this life. But still, I couldn't believe that they let me in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This woman and her husband were there.
Different times.
And I got all sad. Well, yeah, it was... What year would that have been? 89.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was. I was sad because we had this big wall mirror. It was really cool in the living room, and they tore that off.
Got rid of that.
I said, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah, I think I'd probably get rid of a wall mirror too.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was a very 70s-ish house. You know, at the time I lived in it. Alright, let's see, one more story here.
Yeah.
Normally if you open a store...
Hey, another Rondo.
Look at that. They're all over the freaking
your
place.
neighbor?
They're Eagles fans. No, my neighbor's one doesn't run.
Oh, okay.
She's like, well, if you ever need a body for your car, she's like, the engine doesn't work in this, but you can have the body. Oh, thanks. She'll probably sell it to me for $10,000.
It doesn't work? That's not even a 5-year-old car, right? You're just paying yourself now.
That's an 07.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 7-year-old car, but still.
Yeah.
You know. I said, well, it's got the 100,000 mile warranty on it. I said, you should be able to. She's like, oh, it's got 114 on it. Oh, you're fucked. Why is it here then?
Yeah. Why is it?
Decoration.
You should call.
So normally if you want to open a store, you know, you got to have a manager to run it, employees, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. There's a little coffee shop in Batanes. It's in the northernmost part of the Philippines. And it's been operating for about 17 years now without anyone manning the shop. And because of that, it's attracted a lot of tourists, local people. You know, it's a popular place. It's called the Honesty Coffee Shop. What happened was back in '95, the owner of the place, Elena Gabillo, who's now 77, saw a bunch of fishermen docking their boats off the coast, a few meters off from her house. Mm-hmm. So she put a thermos of coffee out there and some sugar, thinking, you know, if anyone wants to drink, they take it. Mm-hmm. And they did. And she thought that people would, you know, leave her some money, you know, for the coffee to be nice. And they didn't. Mm-hmm. So, but she said she didn't care. She figured as long as she was helping people, she was happy with that.
Right.
So she would continue to put coffee out there for about a month or so. And then she would start putting out rice for like any kids that wanted to run by and eat some rice, mm-hmm.
some
biscuits, stuff like that. And then one day somebody had left her some money, a couple bills, some change. She thought, oh, that's nice. So then she expanded what she would put out there because she was getting money for it,
right.
And people stopped giving her money.
Oh.
So she had the idea, she's like, well, if I turn this into like a shop, maybe people would donate money. Mm-hmm. So she did. She turned it into this little area, and it's a little coffee shop. You can go in and get a few things to eat, get the coffee, whatever you want. And she has a little box there that just says money. Mm-hmm. And people now put the money in the in the shop for her. So she runs a shop, doesn't even have to be there all day long. I mean, she lives next door,
Yeah.
but still.
It's great.
She has a sign that says, "Get what you need. Please pay for whatever you get. If you have no change, knock at the door. If no one answers, sorry, so you give more than the price." She's like, "Screw you. May your tribe increase. Remember, honesty is the best policy." She says she doesn't know if people drop in the right amount, but as far as she can tell, about 98% of the customers pay. So now I'm guessing that it's probably less than that to pay, but some people just leave her a little more.
Yeah. So it's either way. I mean,
But yeah, she's
out, you know.
making a profit doing that for 17 years now. But can you imagine if they had something like that here? You would go under a month.
Yeah.
No, I mean, some people would leave money, but for the most part,
Yeah, no, it's not.
honesty is not America's best policy, or most common policy.
Greed and screwing other people over is America's policy.
That's what we do best. So, alright, well, that's what I got today.
Yeah.
And that is that. So, definitely check us out. Like us and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. Check out our website, tocommute.com, TWOcommute.com. Follow us on Twitter @DriverPassenger and shoot us an email at thecommutepodcast@comcast.net. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want us to talk about. And we look forward to seeing you soon.